Good morning. Hope you're well. True spirituality comes to us one day at a time, literally one moment at a time. You know, there's a lot of people that kind of think you can accumulate spirituality over time through certain disciplines or certain knowledge or certain experiences. But the people who have really walked the most closely with Jesus over the centuries have been those people who've learned to live moment by moment. There was a man named Frank Laubach in the Philippines who learned this, and here's what he wrote on January 3rd, 1930. To be able to look back and say, this has been the finest year of my life, that is glorious. But anticipation, to be able to look ahead and say, the present year can and shall be better, that is more glorious. I have done nothing but open windows. God has done the rest. He described his experience, which he wrote about in a very famous book, is the fact that he turned his mind to God every moment. He kept a discipline in his life of keeping the window open to God. And then God did the rest. Jesus talked about walking in the light, and that he is the light. And we would not stumble if we walked in the light. In the Old Testament, the children of Israel lived in the desert, and they saw the light of God at night, and they saw the presence of God in the daytime. And they would organize the entire community of 2 million people around the presence of God. And then every day they would receive the manna, exactly what they needed for that particular day. That's how spirituality actually works. It is to believe that it is available to me every day, the light, the bread, the water that Jesus is. He lives in me. He lives in you. And as I learn to live moment by moment, then I can overcome the world. And it is my faith which is opening that window toward God. It is believing that it's worth opening that window. It's believing that I need to center my life in God every day. It is believing that Jesus is present within me each day. The older I get, the longer I've walked in this world, the more I know that the quality of your inner life is the real true quality of your experience in this world. You cannot control the external things, but the quality of your inner life, now that can bring anticipation of a better time. I pray that today that you will open the window toward God. I pray that you will begin your day in abundance, not in lack. I love the phrase that says, he who has Jesus lacks nothing. You do not lack anything to be the person that you need to be today. You do not lack anything to be the person that needs to love today. Believe that. Open the window. Open the window toward God. And during the day, keep that window open. Every now and then stop and make sure that window's open toward God. Hey, have a great day. Keep that window open.